Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon,
How
ma'am.
are you, ma'am?
Fine. I'm fine. Okay. So we learned about arc.
Yes, ma'am. Minor arc
Yes,
and major
ma'am.
arc.
Minor arc and major arc. You wrote also now minor arc plus
Yes,
plus
ma'am.
major arc will be
We also
Plus
learned
of
the exam.
corresponding
Just
major
like
arc.
minor arc is equal to a circle.
yes. Now listen to me. Next important one is sector. Listen to me, children. See children. So next one is a sector. Okay. Sector. Sector. Next topic is sector. Don't write now, you listen to me. See children, when you are cutting a pizza or cake, you can find sectors. Yes, children?
Yes, ma'am.
You
Triangle.
can find sectors.
Ma'am.
See, now please mute. Let me explain this. See children, can you see the green color sector?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
One
Yes,
second.
ma'am.
Now I will show you how to define a sector. 1 second.
Okay, ma'am.
How to define a sector. Listen children. Listen. If I draw a circle like this, what is this? What is this point? This point?
Center.
Center.
And this one, what did I draw now?
Radius.
Radius.
I'm
One more radius shall I
radius.
draw?
Radii.
How many radius can you see here?
Two.
Two radius.
You can see two
Two
radii,
radius.
right?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
A center, two radii, and one arc. Can you
Yes,
see
ma'am.
this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
A
ma'am.
center.
Radius, point, and arc.
1 second. The sector is the area between. A sector is the place between two radii and an arc. Clear, children?
Okay, ma'am.
Sector
Okay,
is
ma'am.
the
Yes, ma'am.
region between two radii and an arc.
Arc.
Okay. So sector, when you draw a sector, let me draw a sector like this. This, listen to me. This is the center. This sector is this sector. This one. Is this sector?
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
No, ma'am. It's not a
Right.
sector.
Because sector
It's
starts
supposed
from the
Center.
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 Because two
Start
radii
from the
needed.
center.
Two radii needed for the sector.
Radius will start from center.
Okay, so two radii needed for the sector. Sector is the region between two radii and one arc. Clear?
Yes, ma'am. One doubt, ma'am.
Region between two radii and an arc. Clear,
Yes,
children?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. One doubt,
Now
ma'am.
listen. Now listen here. Can you see the small arc green color?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the word used?
Minor arc.
Minor sector.
Minor sector.
Minor sector.
You
Minor
remember
sector.
we used to tell minor arc and major arc, right, children?
Yes, ma'am. That is the boundary.
Sector and major
Like that.
Minor sector and major sector.
Now listen. The small sector is known as
minor sector. The
large sector is known as.
Major sector.
When you join minor sector and major sector, what will you get?
We will get a perfect circle.
Circle. Now
circle.
listen here, children. Listen. This sector is in the interior part. See, arcs are on the boundary. Listen to me. Don't talk in between. Arcs are on the boundary. See, children, please don't talk. Let me explain properly. Arcs are on the boundary. When you take one circle and angle and cut into pieces, you will get arc. But sector is in the interior part, the surface, right? So when you cut a pizza, the surface of the part, interior part, you will get a sector. Right, children?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, ma'am.
So sector is the interior part. And they understood?
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
So sector is the interior part. Now listen to the figure now.
Ma'am.
Listen.
ma'am.
So sector is the interior part. Here is shading is the full circle, interior part of the circle. Okay, children? You understood? So there are minor
Yes,
sector
ma'am.
and major sector. When you join minor
Yes, ma'am.
sector and major sector, what will you get?
We will get
The
a
full
circle.
interior
We
part
will
of the
get
full
a
circle.
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 Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Then,
Ma'am, we will
shall
get.
we write?
Ma'am, if
Okay,
we.
Ma'am, we
ma'am.
can write.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Yes, ask. Doubt,
Ma'am,
ask.
if we join the major and
Ma'am, the
minor sector,
heading
we get
is
a circle.
Major sector and minor sector, can you see a full circle here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. We will
Minor
get
sector is green
the
color
surface.
and major sector is the other part. So when you join this, you will get interior part of the full circle, right?
Yes,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
only interior part only
Yes,
will get, right?
ma'am.
Interior part and along with the boundary, isn't it? Along with
Yes,
the
ma'am.
boundary, right?
Yes,
Because the
ma'am.
arc is also there.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Excuse
Clear?
me, ma'am.
ma'am, the
Clear,
heading
children?
is sector
Ma'am, I
of
have one doubt.
circle.
Yes. Ask.
Define of.
Ma'am, the
Hmm.
Ma'am, can Shreya ask?
Ask.
Ma'am,
Sector
do
of.
we have to measure the length, the width between that sector, that minor sector, or just simply right?
Minor sector, major sector, what?
Ma'am, do we
Measure.
have to measure the width of that minor sector?
Why we are measuring?
No, ma'am, we will get the perfect length, right? Yeah, do we have to measure
Length
that?
of what?
Ma'am, that minor
Did you
sector.
understand what minor sector and major sector is?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now write. A sector is the region. Sector is the region. Sector is the region in the interior of the circle. In the interior of the circle. In the interior of the circle. Enclosed by enclosed by an arc on one side and a pair of radii on the other two sides.
Done, ma'am.
Two sides.
Done, ma'am.
So it is a
Done,
long
ma'am.
definition. A sector is the region in the interior of the circle enclosed by an arc on one side and a pair of radii on the other two sides. Now I hope you understood this.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, it's clear.
Ma'am, so the minor will be like in the like both radius and the
Major, you look at the major sector.
ma'am, it will be the
This
shape
is
of
like a smiley. No, major sector is something we have. Major sector will be like this, children. See?
Yes, ma'am. So the
Can you see a minor arc here, major arc here,
yes, ma'am.
and two radii?
Yes, ma'am.
So the same major arc and minor arc is same one. It is between an arc and the two radii. Clear?
Ma'am.
Okay. Now, children, when minor arc and major arc come together, what will you get?
Circle,
A
ma'am.
circle.
Corresponding major.
Interior part of the circle. Surface of the circle. Okay.
Interior part of
Okay,
the
ma'am.
Yes. It is interior part of the full interior part of the circle. When minor arc and major arc, when you join, you will get a circle, boundary of the circle. Right?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Now, shall we move to the next one?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
And so when we join sectors, we will get this interior part of circle. When we join
Yes.
arc, we will get a boundary.
Boundary of the circle. Circle. There you use the term circle. Here you use the term interior of the circle. Okay. Full circle.
Ma'am, so do we have to write that point? If
No
two
need. No
sectors.
need. No need. No need. No need. You can understand from the figure. I'll send the slide so that you can draw this figure again.
Okay.
You'll understand. Okay. No. Once again, some figure like diameter. There is another definition in the slide. No need to write in that definition, but I have already given you one definition, right, children?
Yes, ma'am.
So next one, another important one. It is segment. Segment. Write the heading segment of the circle. Segment. Can you see the slide here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, we
segment.
can
Note
see the
down the
slide.
spelling. Segment. Segment. Segment
ma'am.
of a circle. Okay, children, listen here. Segment of a circle. Listen. I'll draw one circle. See. I'll draw one circle. And you name what I am drawing now. Okay. See. This one. What is this, children?
Code.
Chord. Okay. One chord. One chord and one arc. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Segment is the same interior part of the circle itself. Region, interior region, segment, but in between one chord and an arc. Clear, children?
Yes, ma'am. That
Yes,
perfect.
ma'am.
And an
Excuse me,
arc.
ma'am.
One chord
Excuse
and
me,
an
ma'am.
arc. Yes, amen.
Ma'am, so if we write a line to the left of that code, so, ma'am, so if will be there a segment?
Draw a line in the left of the chord. Oh.
Yes, ma'am.
Where?
Ma'am, you draw a red line on the code, right?
Hmm.
Ma'am, to the left of it, if we draw another code,
This
so.
one. Anywhere
Ma'am,
you
no,
can draw.
ma'am, to the left. Ma'am, you
Here.
wrote. Ma'am,
You
to
can
the
draw
left.
anywhere. You can draw anywhere a chord and corresponding arc. There will be segment, right, children?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Anywhere. This is a chord. This is a chord and a corresponding arc. You will get the region between as a segment, right, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
listen.
Yes,
What
ma'am.
is segment here, children? Tell me. Segment is the region
Code
between
and
Between
Region between the chord and
enclosed by
chord
an
and
arc and a
arc and a chord.
arc and a chord. Okay. And yes, ask fast.
Ma'am, here also there is minor
Yes, of course. Here
Minor
also,
segment and
this
major
is
segment.
a small one, right, children? So it is minor segment. And the white part is there, no? This long
Yes,
arc
ma'am.
and this is called
Major segment.
that is major
segment.
segment. Minor and major segment, when we join, what will you get?
Circle.
Circle like the part of
Right.
it.
So you understood about segment?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Sector is the region between two radii and an arc. Segment is the region between one chord and an arc.
Okay, ma'am.
Clear?
That's correct.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am,
Now
can the
right.
segment pass to
One
to the center point?
second. I'll come to the point. 1 second. Did you understand this much?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. We understand this much.
Okay. So write it. A segment
the region.
of a circle. Segment of a circle is the region in the interior. This is also in the interior part. In the interior of the circle enclosed by an arc and a chord.
Done, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Done, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Hello children, I hope you understood this.
Yes, ma'am.
So segment is
Some
the
blowing
region.
sound is coming.
Yeah, segment of a circle is the region in the interior of the circle enclosed by an arc and a chord, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now,
Ma'am, 1 minute.
now, children, listen to the question. Shall I rep this now?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Ma'am,
ma'am.
someone said no, ma'am. Please 1 minute.
Who?
But
Yes,
her voice is
ma'am.
very low.
Joseph.
Ambrose.
Now listen. Listen, children. That if the chord, what happens if the chord is the diameter? You know, diameter is the longest chord.
Yes, ma'am.
What happens if the chord is the diameter? If diameter is the chord, what happens to this part? What is the speciality of this part?
That is half of a circle.
Half of the
Half of the
circle.
circle.
So a diameter divides the circle into two equal halves.
Yes,
Isn't
ma'am.
it?
Semicircle.
A
Yes, ma'am.
diameter divides. If the diameter is the chord, a chord makes a segment. So if the diameter is the chord, that chord, the diameter divides the circle into two
Divide the
equal
circle into
halves.
two.
And what is the name of those equal halves? Can you tell?
Semicircle.
Half segment.
Semicircle.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
semicircle.
Semicircle is
Semicircle.
ma'am.
Okay.
Semicircle.
Okay. So you
It's
write
like a
Semicircle.
this.
protractor.
A diameter
Semicircle.
like a protractor, right? A diameter
Ma'am, is it second
of a
point?
circle.
Ma'am, is the second point?
You can continue. It's a diameter of a circle. Diameter of a circle.
Ma'am, you
Divides
left
it.
other so many part.
Divides, 1 second. Divides it into two equal parts. Two equal parts.
Ma'am, we can
Two
write
equal
with the
parts.
diameter.
Each part, no problem. You as a continuation you write. Each part is a semicircle. Each part is a semicircle. You understood?
Yeah, ma'am.
Semicircle. A semicircle is a half of a circle, right, children?
Yes,
Everything
ma'am.
it is an MCQ. A
Ma'am,
semicircle
finish.
is
A
a
half
semicircle
of a
is
circle.
half of a circle.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, so I understood that also, right, children?
Yes, ma'am.
And I left.
Ma'am, that example is like protractor.
Done,
Yes,
ma'am.
yes. Protractor.
Ma'am, hello.
Yes. Ask.
Ma'am, that's also showing the segment.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am.
Ask.
Ma'am, my sound is breaking.
No. Okay, children. So you
Your all
understood
sound was
this?
breaking.
Ma'am, the example is
We understood, ma'am.
No need of any examples, children. Now listen to me. Listen. See, children, everything. So circles, all the terms are different. Each one has a special name, right? So,
yes,
do
Yes,
you
ma'am.
ma'am.
know, next one, I'll tell you. Do you know about the perimeter of a circle?
Yes, ma'am.
Perimeter of a
Perimeter.
circle.
2 into L plus.
Sorry.
Not-
Perimeter of a rectangle, do you know?
Yes,
What
ma'am.
is
2 into L
perimeter?
plus B.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
2
Can you
into
see a
L plus
rectangle
B.
here, children? Can you see a rectangle?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now
No,
listen.
ma'am.
I did not
Yeah,
tell you to tell
Ma'am,
us.
echo is coming.
Echo
Ma'am.
is coming because you are unmuted
Ma'am,
and
not
you
from
are
me.
all telling
Our
something.
Shreya.
Mute, please. Can you see a rectangle?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
So, perimeter of the rectangle means when you go around this figure once,
2 into L plus
when you go around this figure along its boundary, can you hear me? Can
Yes,
you
Yes, ma'am.
understand?
Ma'am, I can hear you.
Clearly.
When you go around the figure along its boundary, we will get the perimeter, right?
Yes, ma'am. Boundary.
Yes, ma'am.
If this is 8 centimeter, this is 10 centimeter, this is 10
Ma'am,
centimeter again,
this
keep
rectangles,
quiet,
it will be different. That.
keep quiet. When you go around when you go once around a figure, you will get the perimeter along the boundary, right? So I have given the measurement 8 centimeter, 8 centimeter, 10 centimeter, 10 centimeter. Can you tell the perimeter here?
80.
Yes, ma'am.
80.
18 centimeter.
80. Is it 80?
26.
26.
26.
26.
36.
26.
Is it 26 or 36?
Ma'am,
26.
36.
36. 10
36.
plus 10 is
36.
20. 20 plus 16 is 36, right?
Yes, ma'am. 36.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what did you do? You added 8 plus 10 plus 8 plus 10.
Ma'am, no
Stop
need of that 2
talking.
into LPSP. That
Stop
length and
talking.
let add it and multiply with 2. That much.
What are you telling? Listen to me. You added 8 plus 10 plus 8 plus 10. I did not ask you to tell the formula. You listen to me. 8 plus 10 plus 8 plus 10, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You
Yes,
went
ma'am.
around the figure. You went around the figure once, right?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, if you take a circle, it has also a perimeter.
Yes, ma'am.
Here, children, the length of
Yes,
the thing,
ma'am.
length of the bangle. If you take a wire or metal rod and you bend it as a circle, the length of the metal rod or length of the wire you took for the circle, it is known as the perimeter of the circle, right?
Yes, ma'am.
It
Yes,
has a
ma'am.
special name. It has a special name. The name is circumference.
Yes, ma'am.
Circumference.
Circumference is to measure the circle.
Okay. So
In fourth
circumference is
standard.
the perimeter of the circle. You understood, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am.
Circumference.
Take a wire and when you bend it to make a circle, the wire which you took, the length of the wire you took is known as the circumference. So since each, okay, Cheryl, good. Since each term of the circle has a special name, we won't tell it as a perimeter. It is circumference. Okay? So we will write the circumference now. Definition of the circumference. Okay, write the heading
Ma'am, but how will
circumference.
we understand?
Circumference. Circumference. Okay.
Circumference.
The distance around a circle. The distance around a circle. Around a circle is known as
Circumference.
circumference. Circumference. F-E-R-E-N-C-E. Circumference.
Ma'am, so you will ask it in the MCQ.
Yes.
Like the
of
distance
course,
around a
Ma'am,
circle
can
is
you
known
please
as
give an
X
example?
dash, like that way.
Okay, children.
Ma'am, can you please give an example how to find the length of how to find the perimeter?
So you do one thing. You at home now. You take a wire or a metal rod or anything, a thread of 4 centimeter, and you bend it. What is the circumference of the circle?
4 centimeters. So how can we
Take your
understand
bangle
the
and cut
question?
it, and you fold it, unfold it, and measure it. You will get the
Ma'am, if it is
circumference.
coming in the questions, how will we understand?
What questions? You understood this, no?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Understood this, no?
Yes.
The distance around a
Yes,
circle is
ma'am.
known as its dash. What?
Circumference.
Circumference.
Enough. This much you understood, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
That
ma'am.
is enough. Now no need of thinking about other things. Okay. So the distance around a circle is known as its circumference. Okay, children? So we
Yes,
studied
ma'am.
Okay,
all the
ma'am.
things, related things. Now look at here, children. Look at here. Listen. See. I have a circle with me. Listen. Can you see? I have a
Yes.
circle.
Yes, ma'am.
Listen. Now stop talking. See, when I fold one circle into like this is the center of the circle, center. When I fold like this, and when I unfolded it, this crease, in which I folded, what is this? This crease is
Diameter.
called a
Diameter.
diameter. Okay, children, diameter. Okay. So when through the diameter, if if I fold like this, what will you get?
Semicircle. Semicircle. Half of
Right?
the circle.
Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
When I
ma'am.
unfolded it again, what did you get?
Yes.
What is this shape?
Sector.
Triangle.
Triangle.
Triangle. Triangle.
Circle and in a circle there is triangle.
Minor
Minor
Sector. Sector.
Sector. This is not a
Sector. I
triangle,
told
it
it
is an
before.
arc, right?
Sector.
Yes, ma'am. Sector of a circle.
Minor sector, ma'am.
Now listen. This is a sector and this is a minor sector and it is the region between one arc and two radii, right?
Yes, 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 ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, children. So this is that minor sector. This is that minor sector. Other part is known as major sector. When we join both, you will get that interior part fully, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now listen. Now listen. 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 And this one.
Ma'am, code.
That is a chord.
What is this?
Code.
Chord.
Okay. And the diameter is the longest chord, right?
Yes, ma'am. That is the longest.
The region between one chord and the arc. Region between one chord and the arc.
Segment.
Somebody is telling the wrong answer. Segment or sector?
Segment.
Chord, region between the chord and the arc. What is that?
Segment.
Sector.
Good.
Who is telling that?
Ma'am, Angelina.
Angelina Jose, look at here. Where are you?
I cannot see, ma'am, what you are.
Where are you?
She disappeared.
No, ma'am, she's there.
See, child, look at here. One chord and the arc. Okay, one chord and the arc.
Yes, ma'am.
What is this?
Segment.
One chord and the arc.
Segment.
And the other part is known as, this is
Major
minor
segment.
segment and this is
Segment.
join minor segment and major segment. What will you get?
Interior part of a circle.
Interior of a circle. Okay, children.
Interior
You
part of a
understood?
Yes,
Okay. So you can cut out of a circle and you can find all the things in your cutout. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Then I will tell you all about circles. Is it okay, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, okay. Now look at the figure. What is this red color? This
Arc.
red color.
Arc.
Arc. That is in the boundary only. Arc is in the boundary only, right, children?
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am.
And this violet color?
Segment.
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 Minor segment.
Yes.
And this one?
Sector.
Minor sector.
Minor sector.
Minor sector.
Minor sector, children. You tell simply sector. If I ask you whether it is minor or major, you tell the answer accordingly. Okay.
Okay,
Minor.
This is a sector only. This is a segment. Okay. And see, children, the other part of the sector, which I shaded now. What is that? Which I shaded now?
Sector.
Major sector. Okay. Now we'll move to this one. Sector, segment,
Segment and arc.
and this one.
Chord.
Segment and chord are related, right?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Segment and chord are
Yes, ma'am.
related. But sector and radii are related. Sector
Yes,
and
radius.
radii are related. Clear, children? You
Yes,
understood?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now we'll move to the next one. See, children? See this long one. This one is known as
Circumference.
circumference. The circumference.
Or
Okay.
the boundary.
And this
Yes.
one white color.
Sector.
Sector. And this
segment.
one
Segment.
Segment.
and this one
Chord.
and these two
Radius.
Radius.
radius and radius. And see,
Radius.
children, when I send the slide to you, know, So you don't no need to write in this as central vertex. This is center. Enough. We have a very easy name, center. No need of
Yes,
writing
ma'am.
central vertex. Okay.
Okay,
Central
ma'am.
vertex is center itself. Now listen, one more change. No need of writing central vertex. It is center. And this one, it is not to indicate that they made as an arrow mark. But when you see this, you will still think that it is ray and a line. But no need of doing that arrow mark. You just put
Yes,
a
ma'am.
point.
Yes, that.
Clear, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Clear,
Clear.
clear.
You?
Clear, ma'am. It's
Ma'am, I have a
clear.
doubt. Ma'am, Desha has a doubt.
Yes.
Ma'am, in that ma'am can make ma'am there be force right. In that there we can diameter we can draw the diameter straight and we can say radius there.
Yes, yes.
Two
Like this you
radius
are
from
telling.
like
But this
diameter
one no.
into the center.
Here it is easy because draw a diameter. When you represent this in the same picture, draw a diameter separately and radius separately. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, that only I asked.
So for a
Yes, ma'am.
if you are showing everything in the same figure, draw it differently. Clear. Otherwise, if you write a diameter here, diameter you wrote here, right, children?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Here you should write radius. So in the same line itself, diameter and radius is there. So it will be a little bit confused.
Yes,
Isn't
ma'am.
it? So
Yes,
when you
ma'am.
are drawing in the same picture, draw it differently. Clear?
Clear, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now,
Yes, ma'am.
let me ask you one thing. You understood everything today what I took?
Yes, ma'am.
Listen, children. Thursdays. Will you tell the timetable Thursday?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,
We will tell.
Thursday, I will check it. I have it.
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
on that
Thursday,
microphone.
French, English, grammar, French, English, grammar, social, soft skills.
Grammar, social, soft skills.
Yes, French, English, grammar, social, soft skill.
Are you free at 2 o'clock, children?
1 minute.
No, ma'am. 2:20 is going to us, sir.
We are free
Are you
and
free at 2:30?
no, ma'am.
Ma'am, after 3, ma'am.
We are free,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
which ma'am, which today,
Are you free at 5 o'clock?
Yes, that's very
Our class will finish at 3 o'clock.
Are you free at 5 o'clock Thursday?
Yes,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
I will go cycling. Ma'am, I will go cycling that time. So still I will finish the
You
test
go
and
for
go
cycling.
But,
We will have the
ma'am,
class. You go for
6:30 I will
wherever
have
you want.
other class. 6:30.
Okay. 5 o'clock are you will you
Yes,
be free?
ma'am. I am.
Yes, ma'am.
Children, what I thought is I will take a doubt clearance session on Thursday at 5 o'clock, 5 p.m.
Yes.
And
Okay,
children,
ma'am.
I will send the password and ID. Password and ID is my personal ID. I have taken the remedial class for you now once.
Yes, ma'am.
Not
No,
remedial.
ma'am.
Vacation. Vacation.
Mathematical
No, ma'am, you
literacy
did not
vacation
take.
class.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I was.
Ma'am, 6:30 I have other class.
Let you go for 6:30. 5 o'clock and 6:30, lot of time difference is there,
Yes,
right?
ma'am. Yes, yes. That's
Okay. One second. You listen to me first. I'll send the password and ID. And we will have one doubt clearance session on Thursday, 5 p.m. Clear? And after that, Friday, I will take class test. Up to
Okay, ma'am. Friday is free, ma'am.
yes.
Yes.
Friday, 7 o'clock?
Any problem?
No, ma'am. That's
No
no
problem.
problem today.
No, ma'am. No
No
problem.
problem, ma'am.
Okay. So Friday, we will have
Ma'am,
our class
MCQ.
test.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Thursday, we have doubt clearance session. Friday, we have our class test.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, is it okay, children?
Yes, ma'am. Full day.
Ma'am, is it
I have a doubt.
MCQ?
Ma'am, someone is asking me doubt.
Ask, you can ask fire.
Ma'am, if we have doubt, ma'am, if we have only doubt, we should complete doubt clear session, or everyone can come.
Everybody should come.
Okay, ma'am.
Doubt clearance, everybody should come. We will discuss some MCQ questions. And all the MCQ questions will come for the exam. Okay, so all of you should come.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, so Friday, 5 p.m. Be ready.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, Thursday, 5 p.m.
Yes.
Thursday. I'll send a message, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, ma'am.
Sorry, to trouble you, okay?
see you in the
today
next.
3 continuous period we took. Sorry to trouble you. Bye, children.
Yes,
Bye,
ma'am.
ma'am. Thank you for this class.
Thank
Not
you,
you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
For
Bye.
wonderful
Thank you.
class.
Bye,
Bye,
ma'am.
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Boring? Is it boring?
No, ma'am. Not.
No, ma'am, it's not boring.
No, ma'am. Not
Thank
Somebody
you,
boring.
say
ma'am.
boring. Gautam. You
Bye,
say
ma'am.
boring. No,
Yes, ma'am.
Gautam.
No,
No.
no problem, ma'am.
Not problem.
Sri Shankar, how many classes will you go after the school? After school
Ma'am,
hours?
Ma'am,
today
we
I
have one
have
more
other
class.
one class in
Music.
going for
6:30.
lot of classes. Wait.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
No problem,
Yes,
children.
I
No
have so
problem.
many
Okay, bye,
classes.
children.
Bye,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.